Just 3 points per game, 2 rebounds per game. He's been a little foul prone as well. 8-2 now in the paint. Here's Sanford launching the three, and he hit. 10 to shoot for Braden Smith. Jared Garcia on the floor for Nebraska off the timeout. It's Gicarri Harris for three. They missed their last 4 from behind the over Meyer. Harris. Back to Meyer for three. It would appear. Here's Frager. Garcia post to Meyer. Oh, bad pass looking for another Nebraska turnover though. Benter after Buchtenjel went down, tries the three, and Hoiberg the rebound.
He was wide open. Buchtenjel going down, but Benter away from home has not been the same as a shooter.
Sanford way off on that three, and then sees a lot of the time spent. Lawrence will turn the corner, lost the handle, it ends up with Jacobson. Sanford with the three. See if that sparks even more from Nebraska, or if Kaufman-Renn can get it going inside. He cannot on the first, but man, just batted it to himself, and now Harris for three. That is hot.
Pain or two because, oh, his dad went to Indiana, a brother, a cousin, an uncle.
Well, he's been very open about growing up going to a lot of Indiana basketball games.
Absolutely. As Wilkerson misses. Today, Robbie, he was running. Indiana had dropped 4 in a row before heading to Rutgers Friday. An 82-59 win. 15 threes. Shot clock at 10. Wilkerson got a step. Collision.
No.
Wilkerson champion celebrated pregame. This crowd is well lubricated. 10 on the shot clock. They know how big this night is. Harris. Indiana gets the stop. Wilkerson with a handoff. Bailey's fouled. And folks, assembly is going to hit its highest level. Wilkerson, Jeffries. Jacobson lost it. This place ready to explode. Wilkerson is long. Bailey side the ball. Smith gave it up. Harris was fouled.
Boy, nice draw.
And number 1 at UConn as Harris steps to the line. So I guess the question then, Robbie, is for Purdue offensively to find some sort of a rhythm, what needs to happen?
Well, with Braden Smith, you're thinking it's going to be pick and roll, but they really made a concerted effort early in this game to go inside. I think because they're in that funk, you put the ball in the hands of your best player, and that's got to be Braden Smith.
DeVries off a screen. Kicks again. Indiana has shot 13 of 25. They're at 7 of 17 from downtown. DeVries is on a heater. This time he's short clock.
Things have happened for the Hoosiers when they've got the drive to the painted area.
And Braden Smith is heating up.
Performance. He knows some people might have been surprised by what they saw from Dorn. He said, we're not surprised because we see it all the time in practice, and he's happy that everyone else is getting a glimpse of it now.
Miles driving. He's
job early, down low on TKR, playing one-on-one in the scramble out.
Sage turns the corner, the kick out to Banks. Banks will drive into the teeth of that defense. His shot to give the Boilermakers the lead, a 6-0 run. On the bounce, it's Sage. Collides with TKR. Picked up by Harris. Gicarri Harris on the move. End-to-end. Lob Jacobson off the mark. Pushing your chips into the middle of the table if you're Ben McCollum right now, and it underlines the importance of Bennett Sturtz to this entire program.
Yeah, it's an interesting risk, too, because I think Iowa actually was getting good shots a couple times down the court without Sturtz on the floor. Missed 2 layups, but In this type of game, couple losses back-to-back, you got to have it. Sturts is the guy you got to trust.
Yeah, 2-game losing streak, lost at Minnesota, then lost to Illinois. This is Combs for 3, and the Hawks.
Hey man, let the boys play.
Now Iowa to work on offense. And we've got to
Cash it in.
Lawyer trying to heat up, Sturts the rebound, and he'll look to navigate up the floor. Playing with those 2 fouls for the last 2.5 minutes. He'll launch his first shot, and the first miss from... Here's Braden Smith, turn to the corner, inside, and Jacobson can't handle the pass. Sturts on the move. Here's Banks spinning. That jumper off, ends up with Smith.
Not the shot you want in transition after a turnover if you're Iowa. Score the most points off the turnovers in the conference, but you got to get a better one than that.
Smith into the paint, bumped, all kinds of contact. Surprised there wasn't a whistle in the corner. That 3 won't go, and Combs the leader. That's off. Maniau had it stripped out of his hands by... On a bounce, Harris with the takeaway. Work it around now. Tate Sage, 8 to shoot. Fulgaris in the paint, coming over to help out is Gicarri. Harris, ball loose tonight. Smith is the ultimate response. Smith has scored 8 of the last 12 for Purdue. 12 second-half points for Braden Smith. And a turnover.
They do dynamically space. Combs ends up with another 3.
Smith, Benter, extra pass. Harris, a 3 in Mackey. Just his 5th at Mackey Arena this year.
Gicarri, Harris, you talk about dynamically spacing. What guards see that from the corner?
11 straight combined made shots. Who will blink first? Maniau. Combs off the shot fake, driving inside, and Clough says, "I'll break the..."
Indication of just how well he's developed. This is Oman Meyer, the freshman from Tel Aviv, Israel, into the game for the first time. With the late 3-on-2 here. Numbers out. Turn back. Gicarri Harris sends it into the seats.
I'm not sure Allen.
Kenny's 5 of 6.
Nice look, but a good step in.
Harris off the broken play. Boy, he got Donaldson to...
Hero is that they have shooters on the perimeter. So if you release double team, he's good enough to kick it out to his shooters.
Every bracket buzzer and every buzzer beater. CBS Sports HQ has your tournament highlights plus wall-to-wall coverage across the sports world. Streaming free 24/7. That's what makes this Purdue team so deadly. It's never been about their offense. As skilled and efficient as a team there is in the country. Some of the news with how that thing looked, at least initially.
Right, especially if he's running around trying to get back into this game.
Kaufman ran, Washington coming to help. Harris from deep. Washington elevates short. Offensive rebound, Uday starting to put his imprint on this. Able to thread the needle. Excellent defense.
That Clough wide open too. Could have got a bounce pass to get that through.
9th Purdue turnover matches their season average. Smart pass. Henderson turned back. Possession right here for the Hurricanes. Allen looking for some daylight. Poked away. It was Lawyer.
Give it to Smith.
Smith all by himself. Big sequence for the Boilermakers.
Well, Miami has turned into a little stagnant offense around the perimeter. Not really looking for anything down on the blocks. I think they're going to renew and have somebody set a screen for them. There's the screen out front, but they go away from him.
Jay Lucas only has 1 timeout, so he's got to be diligent.
They're just not going by anybody out here, Stuart. They're going around the horn.
Renewed jab steps for the shoot. Donaldson.
But get it down there and start making something happen with it instead of... There you go, there's a little bump right there, so that worked.
BAC.
You get Courtney Green on that, right? In the belly. That's a little cleaner that time.
Here comes Renew, full extension, missed it.
Wow, somebody just took it away from him.
Where's that?
Harris. Another delivery by Smith. And a little bit of a delay pick and roll type pop there for Kaufman-Renn.
New going glass.
Dangerous, especially this guy Donaldson.
Into the corner. Henderson lost the handle. And Harris with the rip. Washington lays it in. And here comes Miami. Can they get the win?
If there's a land to the basket, why not?
Donaldson. No. Uday. Extra possession, 43 seconds. Washington. They come up empty. Kaufman-Renn to Smith. He's back a little bit a couple of years ago, that run to the Final Four. What kind of script is this team going to write? Up 8.
Need the quick hitters here, obviously.
Donaldson will elevate way too much. Harris tracks it down.
That Nebraska team building on their crown championship and carrying it right into this season. Here's Grayson Grove, the 3, way off the mark for Grove, but a 3 the old-fashioned way, and it's a 2-point game.
He made 150 threes in his first 2 years of college hoops.
Here's Braden Smith trying to answer, and he does. I love the arena right now. 7-0 Minnesota run with a minute to go in this first half.
Purdue loves to attack zones with that ball screen. Braden Smith gets the overload, and I just think Gicarri Harris, you can get that whenever.
Oh, and it ends up in the hands of Clough down 47-2 in the second half for the Boilermakers.
Well, Minnesota's 2-3 zone has not had much offensive abilities, and his performances are what they are. He's certainly been better on that end than we've seen tonight, but the defensive effort here has been outstanding.
And a whistle.
When Minnesota moves that thing from side to side and they just flow in there, those back cuts can be so challenging to defend.
We saw it in the latter half of the first half. That's how they got back into this game. They skip into the corner. Harris's 3 is good.
Take away the bounce. Good defense.
6 to shoot. Grove. Osama's going to have to hurry. Back out to Tyson for 3. And Crocker Johnson called for the floor.
There's no question that the talent in college basketball is as good as you will ever see, and it's been concentrated to the high major level, right? Like, you just see how good and deep some of these high major teams are. But like Maccabi Tel Aviv, which is a shame, because I do think that the goal should still be to graduate players so that when they are done playing, they can make a living. That has got to be still important.
That's the line.
So, okay, let's say LeBron James wants to come back. I guess he was drafted.
I'm sorry.
He was drafted.
He was drafted.
Bad example.
Yes.
Let's say an undrafted.
Gicarri Harris. Meyer, he may be going the rest of the way. Four to shoot. Harris's 3. Clough, another offensive rebound, is put back short, and the rebound ends up with Langston Reynolds. The 3 won't go, and Benter the rebound. To the corner, extra pass Clayton. With Martinelli on the bench, who scores? 5 on the shot clock. Crop inside. He'll try and finish.
Northwestern has been trending up, particularly in the second half of their past couple games. And Jaden Reed, no Jake West, no problem for him.
And there's Smith again, pushed all the way out near the half-court line. Finds Gicarri Harris, and Harris snapped.
The Northwestern has definitely blitzed him.
Northwestern has scored on the last 6 trips down the floor. Can they make it 7? Singleton with 2 to shoot. Off the side of the backboard, they can. Purdue down 8. Benter. A clean look, and that's his strength. Give him a glimpse, and he's going to drain it. 42% from 3.
And that's the game plan right there from Page. Does a good job bumping. Tries to run him off the line, but Benter stays composed. And to your point, Kevin, Purdue looking a lot more comfortable, playing more in range offensively, and making better decisions with the basketball.
Page will try a 3. At the top of the key, barely rippled the twine. The big man, just a 23% shooter, but he made it look easy.
He's a 23% shooter, but you never know what you're going to get from him. He's so talented, as you said. He can knock down shots. He can play in the post. Oh, it's tough to really prepare for him.
22-14 Northwestern. Tried to get it to Kaufman-Renn, didn't like the entry angle. Here's Harris. 4 to shoot. Driving against Singleton. Got Singleton in the air. He finds Kaufman-Renn at the last second. Down on the shot for Singleton.
16% for Singleton. That's a great rhythm great rhythm three. Outstanding pass for Reed.
Smith will jump that in the corner. Harris waiting for it. 3 won't go, and Singleton the board. Harris, 4 to shoot. On the attack. Page there to block him off. He'll shoot it. Page blocks it. And a shot clock violation. 16 of the last 21 the Cats have scored.
He's in a good zone. You see him chase Braden Smith off the ball screen, too. That's a missed opportunity for Northwestern. Second time they haven't taken advantage of turnovers.
3 pinballs out. Mullins the rebound.
Martinelli got a mismatch again with Braden Smith.
Purdue hasn't hit a bucket in the last 3.5 minutes. Entry inside. Page taken right up. He went in 1 extra dribble, and that cost him.
Scorer as a true freshman at Texas Tech last year. The Red Raiders by a point. Gicarri Harris operating downhill. So it's Purdue basketball with a 2-point lead. Gicarri Harris turns around, missed it off the back rim. Club. Jacobson sets the screen for Braden Smith. Up top. Down to 5 to shoot. Gicarri Harris pulls the trigger and missed it off the back. 8 newcomers, 5 transfers, 3 freshmen. Benter lost it. Harris recovers. Eyes on the basket, falling away, and he missed it. Trey Kaufman-Renn in a crowd. Purdue keeps it. Clough finds Gicarri Harris inside for the basket. You know, these Boiler fans want to erupt for the walk-ons to add to this point total. Horner on a baseline drive, they'll count it.
Coach.
Lob it up. Jacobson puts the cherry on top for Purdue.
Lob it up and hammer it down. Boilers like to say, boiler up, hammer down.
Jacobson adds up.
Brought them up to a level of consistency. The NCAA tournament is now something that you expect. It's not just a bonus.
But his toughness that he's brought, nice little drive here.
For a runway against Lawyer.
Back to, oh, he thought he was going to spin.
Put it down low, take it away. He's a 7 seed? They are, just the way things worked out in the Big Ten down the stretch of the season.
It is scary as they get better, too.
Shot clock winding down. Jumper doesn't go for Daly. And the rebounds now for Oscar Clough.
Braden Smith on the bench. This was a time when Purdue in the first half started to go on a nice run, and they replicate that.
Cox.
Sticks that can do this at this level. You never know. Plenty of games left.
12 points for Booker. He leads UCLA. Again, it's Clough, the help.
passing and recognition early on by Purdue.
So the spacing matters. Why for the layperson out there?
Because if you can be able to sink the defense within the lane, not that I'm gonna make it up to you, but that I did miss it.
Jacobson the screen. Smith has 2 on him. Jack Benter had a big game last time out. There is Gicarri Harris on the miss. And
when the sprays out threes begin to open up and be a little bit easier to get when you're attacking the paint.
They have 16 points from 2, as that is probably not that necessary for Blackwell. Look, Purdue typically, to our friends at KenPom, who just added a stat to their site of distance on average of a 2-point field goal. Purdue forces you into 7 feet away from the basket plus, which is bottom 25 in college basketball. They typically don't allow all this work at the rim. Harris bags a 3 off the find from Braden Smith.
The patience that time of Smith to drag the defense in a little bit. And when you're playing with Smith, you just have to find the open areas. And Gicarri that time, right there at the top of the key, able to deliver.
Lodi weaved his way in there, and that...
Yeah, he's out.
There's Garlock, the big, handing for Rhodey. Kinziger for Carrington, no good. Carrington wanted to just give
he got away with one a little earlier, too, right in front of the officials, closer to us. So that time he had his hand in the cookie jar too often.
You say that like somebody who's done that before.
Oh, a lot of times. What do you mean? Me and cookies go hand in hand, man.
Pretzels.
The Sooners.
Which is? You can do it.
I went this way.
Okay.
It's called a tease.
Is this the second half tease?
Yes, tease.
Brought to you by Ram. Here's Smith on the drive and kick. And Harris, no. Carrington has been a very willing shooter since coming in. Smith's got to be on alert. Instead, Winter the trailer, and he's going to the free throw.
1, 2, 3, 4 options because the ball is moving. It's not staying on one side of the court. The best way to attack a defense is have it move.
For Janicki.
Wisconsin has numbers here.
They'll put him into Winter. Smith on the find to the corner. Harris off the dribble. He got it. And there's a foul.
Unlimited. You know, they talked about, okay, his size. Would he be able to fit in the Big Ten? The physicality. Does he have the quickness? But you can never underestimate a young man's heart and desire to be the best of what he can be.
And we've seen it over and over again as Bieljauskas misses underneath. And here is Braden Smith with that hop step. He is 1 assist away from owning the Big Ten assist record on his own. Instead, Clough dancing down.
Combination of excellent teammates over the years, but in the perfect system for his game has allowed him to flourish and accomplish something very special.
And knowing that system better and better as the years go by, as that's tapped out off the miss from Kinziger. Blackwell had it poked away. Meyer got a hand in. Smith with the head up on the find to the wing. Extra pass for Meyer. They'll thin it out. It's Harris for Meyer on the shot fake, and Wisconsin gets back.
Notice the discipline by Purdue not to just force a shot up. And now you end up with a little better shot. Yeah, force one later. But that was a good step back because he was uncontested. He just didn't use his legs on the shot.
Winter the drop off. It's Blackwell. The miss.
It doesn't allow you to get your defense set in the backcourt. And that's what kills you. Coaches can deal with, you know, a turnover. And that, you know, you have to reset and take out of bounds. But the live ball ones.
Foul is on Gicarri Harris. That's his 3rd for Purdue, who has 3 straight home games, by the way, coming up, which is hard to come by in the Big Ten. But then after that, they have 6 of 8 on the road. Anytime you have a homestand, you know you're paying for it at some point.
You know, but the more veteran the team is, the better you're able to absorb that many games on the road. See Rhodey right there. Oh, man.
Smith on the drive. He'll put it up and roll it off. Clough bats it to Boyd. Blackwell pull up. Saw it coming. And he missed it wide. Rebound Clough.
That's some elite company. Bobby Hurley and I came out of high school together, in college together at the same time. And you're talking about being compared to probably one of the best premier point guards that ever played the game in college basketball.
Underwater, but every move matters. Now he's just making it harder for some poor kid that's 12 years old right now to come break his own record. Harder for some poor kid that's 12 years old right now to come break his own record.
I tell you what, so